Orography of Azerbaijan refers to the rocky, mountainous and elevated terrains in Azerbaijan. General information. Azerbaijan is typified by relief of different kinds and complexity. Over 50% of the country's area consists of the mountain ridges, crests, yalos and plateaus rises up to hypsometric levels of 400 to 1,000 meters, in some places up to 100 to 120 meters, as well as 0 to 50 meters up, the rest part of which are plains and lowlands. Hypsometric marks within the Caucasus region vary in the range from about -28 meters at the Caspian Sea shoreline up to 4,466 meters at Mount Bizarduzu. Quantitative distribution. The quantitative area distribution of Azerbaijan according to the hypsometric levels is as following. 18% is located below the ocean level. 24% has hypsometric marks ranging from 0 to 200 meters. 15.5% is covered by areas which elevation ranges from 200 to 500 meters. 15.5% is covered by areas which elevation marks ranges from 500 to 1,000 meters. 19.5% is covered by areas which elevation ranges from 1,000 to 2,000 meters high. 6.5% is covered by areas which elevation ranges from 2,000 to 3,000 meters. 1% is covered by areas which elevation marks are over 3,000 meters high. The average elevation is 384 meters high. Principal orographic units of Azerbaijan consists of the Caucasus mountain system, Samur-Davachi lowland, Kuriva lowland, Minor Caucasus and Talish mountain systems. Caucasus Mountains System. The southeast part of the Caucasus mountain region is located within Azerbaijan. The basic orographic elements of this part of Caucasus system are Major Caucasus system, a watershed ridge, and the Lateral Ridge. Major Caucasus Ridge constitutes large portion of the Caucasus system and extends southeast often off Rosso elevation, is located at Azerbaijan, border with Georgia and Dagestan. Major Caucasus. The Major Caucasus, a watershed ridge, is not crossed with any river valleys and therefore it is also called watershed ridge. Most part of the ridge elevation is over 3,000 meters high, and only in its central part it exceeds 4,000 meters height, which are Bizarduzu 4,466 meters, Tufana 4,191 meters. Bizari Yord 4,126 meters. Beginning from Babadar Peak, the same ridge elevation gradually goes down and becomes wider. Starting from Dobra elevation, Major Caucasus Ridge plunges northeastward towards Caspian Sea like expanded fan, having been cut by river valleys into separate ridges like Gadi Kirkachida, Alada, Kemchi and others. Lateral Ridge. The same ridges are further divided into smaller and lower ridges to pass into low-elevation mountain region named Gobustan, and further on into Absaron Peninsula. North of and parallel to the Great Caucasus Ridge there is a southeast trending ridge called Lateral, of which Azerbaijan section starts from the Shardar extending and getting lower southeastward and terminates at Beshbarmag Pinnacle. Lateral Ridge is divided into stand-alone blocks plateaus by river valleys that begin from Great Caucasus Ridge. Talabi Gainarja elevation. Northeast of and parallel to the Lateral Ridge there is Talabi Gainarja elevation, which elevation ranges from 1,000 to 1,100 meters in the west down to 150 to 200 meters in the east. Ridges and elevations are divided from each other by valleys and into montane troughs. Southern flank of the Great Caucasus Ridge descended to a Lazani-Riche valley that in some places is parallel to the mentioned ridge. Said above valley begins from Georgia and is 210 km kilometers long and 30 kilometers wide in Azerbaijan. Lateral Ridge, which elevation reaches up to 2,100 meters high, is extended parallel to the Great Caucasus, one apart through Lateral Ridge Valley.